Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a T26E4 Super Pershing and it's located on the assault team of Karelia Assault and it's being commanded by Awppenheimer. Now I think you can see 2 marks of excellence on the barrel. Well, this is a rather special game for him, so let's see how it pans out. The T26E4 is basically an up-armoured version of the M26 Pershing. It's a fast medium, it's a tier 8 medium, a premium, fast-ish, it's not very fast at the moment, but it's actually got additional spaced armour around the turret you can see there, which actually was scrapped off a Panther tank, would you believe it? Or scrapped from a Panther tank. Now it's a 90mm gun, 240 alpha, decent penetration, 202mm standard ammo, and we're going to make our way up to the northeast corner because I think that's where we're going to begin our assault. And the enemy's been sighted, and one of them's coming in. It's a T25 Pilot 1. Now I think in the last battle you saw Awppenheimer did rather nicely, managed to 3-mark his tank, and I'm hoping he might do the same here for us with the T26E4. You see, what's Arty Noobs? We don't just feature Arty, we feature tanks and good tank battles because we like to see how people actually manage to do well in them. And you can see his first target's spotted him. And it's a 50 TP, fires around in and gets a critical hit. Looks like it went into the tracks. Trying to get another one in. Yeah, that one went lower plate. 223. It's a low roll. Going for the T32. And a good hit. 228, another low roll. Oh, took a round there from the 110. But he took a round out of the T32 as well. Okay, bounced that one. Oh, took a round through the gun. I don't know how it's going to affect accuracy. No, that one didn't go off. Let's see where the gun... Oh, it went through the mantlet. Well, went through the... Didn't through the mantlet. Went through the muzzle brake. 112 from somebody else there, but we didn't get a scratch. Okay, it's loaded. 6.6 seconds on the reload. He's using this corner quite nicely because the enemy's focusing on the guys up in front, and that's allowing him to get the shots in without actually getting distracted. Let's have a look at the damage to the front of that gun again. Yeah, you can see it went through the muzzle brake. In fact, it looks like the shell almost went down the gun. Okay, ISU 152, long range. Still got the accuracy. In fact, he used his repair kit on the gun to actually fix that. Didn't want accuracy being a problem. Back chat 12 times. Yes, good hit. 233, still low roll though. He's pushing ahead. He can go around the corner and get a kill, or he can go that T30. No, he's leaving his teammates to get that. I think he might take a shot at the one take. No, he went into the tracks. Difficult to get a shot in on him. Yeah, he gets the kill shot. Nice. And in fact, actually, that was a high roll for the first time. Oh, we did have a high roll with the ISU. That was the 257. So he's got some luck. He's pushing ahead. It's a Scorpion G up ahead. Ooh, he's not looking at us. He will be now. 238. Yeah, ouch. That hurt. 404. Don't know where the shell went in. Oh, it's a front plate. T30 is a dangerous customer as well. Tier 9 American tank destroyer with a 155mm gun. If he's got the top gun, He can do considerable damage, and he's bounced around from a standard B. He's got to get past that T30. The standard B was luckier the second time round. Not sure where that round went in. Oh, it was through the mantlet that time. Yes, gets the T30 by the rear, takes him out the game for 125. Fires around where the standard B is located. Just firing standard AP at the moment. There's the standard B. There's an M40 around there trying to escape, heading south. Now this is an assault game, so you've only got 10 minutes. There's 4 minutes 41 left on the clock. They need to ensure either all of the enemy are killed or they've capped out. So somebody needs to go after that M40, make sure they get him. Standard B just took a nice hit, and yeah, he gets a good round in. High roll, 248. Bounced around from the standard B. Got a T26E4 to the south, and we get a high roll on him as well, and bounced the return shot. Going for the tracks at the same time. 232 low roll that time. But one more shot. Yep, he's out of the game. Now, where is that M40? There's only 2 left on the enemy team. The Object 257, who's a noob, and the M40, M43. There's the M40, M43. It's a one shot. Can we get round into corner in time? Yes, we can. Nice kill. 3 out. 3 kills. No, only the 257 to get now. They're capping. So there's only 10 seconds left on the cap. I think they're leaving it. Oh, they killed him. The Batchat 12-ton found the Object 257 and wiped him out. And here's the end of battle result. It's a first-class tanker for Awppenheimer in the T26E4 Super Pershing. He also got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. But here's the really good news. He got 3rd mark of excellence in this tank. A 3rd mark. He managed to get his average damage score up high enough. So he got 95% rating. 95% better than all the other players. That's a brilliant result, really, for any tank, any vehicle, any player to get their 3rd mark on a tank. It means you've really mastered it totally. And he's got a fire effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 6, and a Confederate medal because he hit more of the enemy than anyone else. He was certainly spreading that joy around to as many enemy tanks as he could, and it was certainly working. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, there you go. It wasn't the highest damage. That went to the T54E1, even though he didn't actually get... Oh, no, he didn't. It was the highest damage on his team. The high damage actually went to the T30. He had 3,299 hit points of damage, but he didn't get the high caliber for some reason. Either he didn't... he probably didn't get 20% of the enemy hit points. But, of course, he was taken out by Awppenheimer in that game. And the T54E1 managed to get 2,869, and Awppenheimer managed 2,547. When it came to kills, he was top of the table on his own team. In fact, on both teams, 3 kills. Next highest was the T54E1, the 50TP, and the Batchat 12-ton. Most managed 2 kills apiece. But when it came to base XP, it was Awppenheimer who was right at the top, 1,182 base XP. And remember, he was fighting against higher tier opponents in this battle. He was firing against tier 9 tanks as well as tier 8s. So that's why he managed to earn so much more XP during this game. Then came the Star 2 with 1,026, T54E1 with 977. Let's have a look at detail report. Well, he fired 20 shots during the game. He got 17 direct hits, 12 penetration. Unfortunately, a few of those shots did hit the tracks of the vehicles instead, especially right at the start when they were fighting on the northeast corner. But that can't be helped, really. Damage of 2,547 hit points, of which 1,209 were at more than 300 meters. He received 7 hits from the enemy. 3 of them were penetrations. We saw where one of them went. One went into the gun, the other went into the front plate, and the other one went through the mantlet. But he did get 4 non-penetrations as well. He blocked damage of 1,280 hit points. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, I think that was the M40, M43, and he damaged 10 of the enemy and killed 3 of them. So damaged 2/3 of the enemy, killed 1/5 of the enemy. And he did damage assistance of 1,377 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 92,676 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply, and consumables, and he did use a fair amount of premium on some of his shots, so that's why it's so high. He actually ended up with 28,453 credits, but as I always say, you can't make an omelette unless you break eggs, and sometimes you do have to use high premium ammo to get through some of the enemy. It's necessary. I know this is a bone of contention for a lot of people. Some people say you shouldn't use premium ammo, you should just try and do it with standard AP, but I defy you to do that. In most battles today, virtually everyone fires premium ammo at some point or other, and if you don't, you must be either very skillful or trying to make a lot of credits. He also picked up 1 bond for getting the Confederate, earned 1,773 XP, picked up 177 for this being a premium vehicle, and that brought a total of 1,950 experience points altogether. But I'm sure he's very happy that he got his 3rd mark on this tank, because that means now he's mastered it. Every time he takes it into battle, everyone's going to expect him to perform just as well as he did in this battle. Oh my god, yes, what have you taken on? It's a real big burden. Seeing 3 stars on your barrel and the purple marks on the barrel, it really does help to boost your ego, but it also means big expectations. Win 8 for the Battle of 4744. So congratulations, Awppenheimer. Nice 3rd mark on that Super Pershing, and now everyone else knows what they need to do in order to get a 3rd mark on their Super Pershing. They need to fight like crazy. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.